The rise and fall of the Japanese Empire. Firstly, the rise. Well, for the 200-year prior to 1853, Japan was internationally isolated by choice. Only the Dutch could trade with them, and that was very restricted. This was all until America came and ruined their peace. America forced Japan to sign a bunch of unequal treaties which only let Britain, America and the Dutch trade with them. Fast forward around 30 years and Japan is prospering. This is because it was industrializing, an increase in nationality, military reforms, also conscription for all men over 20, a government and its new alliance with Britain. This made them think if they were like the Western powers, they should empires like the Western powers. So after some imperialism, by 1905 this is what Japan looked like. It then had a war with Russia and won, and in the next decade they annexed Korea, took Germany's colonies that were next to them. In 1914 to 1923 Japan's luck turned bad a bit because of a limited navy size, no longer allies with Britain, and a devastating earthquake. But in 1926 Hirohito became emperor, and in 1931 Japanese soldiers broke some railway, blamed it on China, and to war they go. Japan won and set up a puppet in Manchuria. In 1936 there was an attempted coup which failed. Then, July 19, 1937, the Marco Polo Bridge incident happened, which led to further conflict between Japan and China. This led to the occupation of Beijing, and a few months later the Nanjing Massacre. In 1941. Then America stopped trading oil to Japan, which led to Japanese retaliation in the form of Pearl Harbor, 1942, and Japan is at its peak. But after 3 years of island hopping and 2 nukes were dropped, Japan finally surrendered. This was the end of the Japanese Empire.